And welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. So we just talked to Orphra and gave her the potion against Hollow Blight, or well, Hollow Child Birth or something like that. It's perhaps not going to work, but we didn't tell her that it's just ordinary medicine, so at least she is hopeful. And now we have a couple of quests to choose from. We have the main quest, that is go to the Temple of Vodica in Defiance Bay. But I think we're going to travel to Raedrics Hold first, because it is because we arrived in the Gilded Whale and met all these people in the tree, and that's Raedric's doing. So it can be beneficial to try to confront him. Let's just go fast mode. Are you fatigued again? Oh yeah, I rested and then I went to Unlock's Compass and back, so that's why. Okay. Oh well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Should be able to go to Estern Woods before we have to rest. Should have checked how many camping supplies we have. We only have 2, so. So how bad is the fatigue? Still only 1 that is fatigued, so.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's sneak a bit. Is there anything around this cliff? Some ingredients. Orland's candle. Enemy spotted. Have a witched. We have another one. These are usually quite easy, so let's just attack them. But let's put our druid.
No problem.
To the left. Oh well.
Hey.
Knock one down. Are they dead yet?
All right then.
No loot.
Hello.
That's a bit cheap.
Hello.
This area was quite small. I just entered from the west. Okay. Estern Wood is not that big of wood, it's more like a couple of trees. Okay, we have another witched. So let's spread out a bit. Oops, here we have a spider. Okay, let's try to not fight 2 groups at the same time. Yeah, okay.
My eyes are peeled.
Still no loot. So there are a couple of fatigued guys here, but should be okay. How many spells do we have? We have a lot of spells, and I will need to rest soon, so could use a couple. So yeah, use this spider, try to knock him down.
Yeah?
do you have? Oh, and by the way, I saw that this is an important thing to notice in your spells. It's foe AoE. So even if there is a red circle when I'm using this, I think it will only affect enemies. While if, for example, Blizzard, it's only AoE, so it will also be friendly fire. Which is important to notice, I think. Low endurance. Boo? Well, that's okay.
Sure.
Huh?
Boo even survived, so. Great sword. Helmet. Okay. Oh, loot.
Time to see and not be seen.
So we have here, we have stag and a deer.
Steady does it.
And some more loot. Can we find anything to north? No. That's a bit sad. I mean, I remember from Baldurs Gate and stuff like that, that you could always find areas that wasn't really important, but you could still go there and explore a bit. Especially when this Estern Wood was so small. Perhaps it will be more areas. That is Estern Wood, but seems unlikely. We have some more ingredients. Oh, we can go up. Using this path, I think. Perhaps there will be some kind of boss fight. Hello? Or is it a graveyard? Looks like that. Yep. Orland skeleton. Is Orland like the goblins or something? I think that these things are backers of the game.
Would you look at this?
Nice. Okay, well, let's fight.
Yes.
Oops, we have a
Yes.
archer. That sounds good. I don't like archers very much.
No problem.
Okay, these
Yeah? Sure.
Thing
skeletons
isn't doing the job.
seems to be taking a lot of damage,
How may I help?
and skeletons are usually acceptable to crushing damage. Well, didn't do that much damage, but it died.
Alright then.
I remember because when I play these kind of games, sometimes I'm running around with a lot of arrows, well, bows, and
Hello. Hello?
I use a lot of bows and piercing weapons. Then when I face skeletons, I get wrecked. So. What's this? Corn's share. Okay, it's just a new icon, I think, because this game was patched. Immune boost. What? So this is good against poison. One must think. Well, let's place it on, well, it's the same as a cloak, so we can use do something like this. Okay, he still is a... Do we have any other one that usually is in the midst of things? Hmm. Okay, just use it. And have the will cloak on this guy. And use the protection ring on our fighter. That should be the best way to set things up. So let's continue to the east. Running and running. I'm a little bit concerned about only having 2 camping supplies. Oh, there we have Raedrics Hold. Right next to the water. 6 hours. Yeah. I guess all my characters will be tired now. Main keep construction completed. Okay, so we can choose something else to build now. So we did this main keep. I'm thinking about upgrading this, well, restoring Bright Hollow, which is the inn, because I will likely going to use it. It's only 500 copper. Barracks could be nice as well. Employ hirelings to defend your stronghold during attacks. Doesn't give me any influence. Not that I know what influence is really about, but let's go with this one. At least it was pretty cheap. Okay, quest updated. Confront Lord Raedric. And I remember that
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
we could go through the sewers.
The only one I'd
the
watch here is you, Watcher.
In the eastern moat. So we have a couple of guards here. Perhaps we can talk our way through. We have some weed. Reed, I mean. Okay. The castle bell tower rises up over the walls before you. Thick vines have grown over the outer wall, weaving over and between the stones. The vines span nearly the full height of the tower, curling over the parapets. Examine the wall. The overgrown vines look fairly sturdy, though it's unclear whether they would bear the person's weight. Far above you notice that the section of the parapets has fallen away, presenting a gap in the defenses. Okay, so we can try to jump to these vines and climb up, I guess. And that was also something that we have learned from before, that this... Oops. Enemy spotted. Can I sneak? Okay, so we have a fight already. These guards are not...
Aye?
He's really... They're
Yes?
hunting my mage. Use this one attack. Oh, and this is
How may
also
I
one of
help?
these attacks that only have foe AoE, so I can use it without caring about if I hit my own guys. Yeah, okay. Don't know if we could have talked to these guys. Oh well.
Nice and quiet.
That's a bit rude, just attacking on sight. But we should also check out the sewers in the eastern moat. So it should be somewhere over here. This map is quite bigger than the Estern Wood, I think. I can't exit to the right. Okay, so here we have the sewer entrance. Set into the base of the keep's outer wall, the sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust and appear bent, or sit at strange angles. They may have been weakened enough that you could bend them given the means. Okay, so we can use a pry bar to bend the iron bars. I see no reason not to. So we have to choose if we are going through the sewers or from the top. Yeah. Okay, so we managed to pry the bars open. So we can try to swim through the sewer grate. I'm not going to do that right now, because if I had to choose between swimming through the sewers and climbing the vines, I should have been climbing the vines, I think. Oh, my mate is just keeping lookout. Perfect. I should also be resting. But climbing will perhaps give me additional fatigue. Let's try this. I don't know if I need to use a guy with more athletics, because then I will have to choose this guy. You get a running start on the bank of the moat and leap, aiming for some of the thicker vines. Your handhold sways and there is a ominous cracking sound above, but the vines hold. The tower looms above you. Okay, climb up the vines. The climb up to keep wall is long and wearying. After several moments, only Edder is able to keep a steady pace, the rest lagging behind, but in time the top of the wall comes within reach and everyone is able to pull themselves up and over the side. Yeah, so I guess that we will kind of need more athletics on our guys if we are going to do things like this. So let's use a camping supplies on their barricade. Feel safe or not? Yeah, no one noticed us setting up camp here. Perfect.
I'll see what I can find.
So what do we have here? Mail armor and a turban.
All right then.
What was that? A guard. Okay. And another guard. And I hear someone walking around. Where's my ranger?
Sure.
Can you sneak this close? This guard is sleeping. Oops, no, now he noticed me. Okay. Let's just charge in.
All right.
Guns blazing.
Right then.
Knock him down. Before he has the time to alert anyone. Okay. He got gipped.
Let's see what lies this way. Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, we have a bell tower and we have some entrance. Can we see what it is? Temple storage. We have more guards. Let's get inside for a bit. Okay, we can go down. Let's loot this. So we have some additional information. I found some Bavarian robes. They may help me blend in with the priests on this floor. Yeah, okay, so we have fine quarterstaff. I'll give it to this guy. Yeah, so we have 6 robes. There was a bug in this game where if you double click things to equip, it well, might not work. So, or you will lose kind of any extra stats that the equipment gives you or whatever it was. But there was a patch yesterday, so perhaps it's fixed, but let's just be safe and do like this. So everyone has priest robes. Perfect. So are we safe now? Priest running around with heavy weapons. Some ingredients. I'm not going with fast mode when I'm sneaking around here. I don't really feel safe. Oops. Okay, so these guys are not fooled by my ropes. Let's go up then, or down, even further. Can check this staircase down as well. I guess we can only blend in with the priests and not with all the other guys. What is this about? A door? A fake door? Perhaps that's the entrance from the sewers or something? Might be so. Okay, let's just check out the floor above. Okay, let's sneak inside. See if there is any more guards. While looting all their stuff. Yeah, so these guys are friendly. Even if I take their pistols. Can I talk to these guys? Not really. Oops. Hold, brother. Okay. Pardon my interruption, but I don't seem to recall seeing you before. Okay, so I don't have enough resolve. So we can attack him. I've only recently taken my vows. And who is this? Raedric's new mercenaries. I was told them to show them their posts. More new recruits. Yeah, let's go with this. Because we have the intellect to do it. Then be about your business. Okay. So we managed to fool him. what's this room all about? Oops. Can loot some of their scrolls perhaps. A book. Yeah, I guess you can pause to read this. That's one long book, I have to say. And the scroll note. I got your gift. I can't believe someone actually wrote down that kind of thing on parchment. I left something for you in the chapel. Careful not to go digging the wrong skull again. Okay, so if you can see some kind of skull, perhaps there will be bonus loot.
Eh?
8 mechanics. How much mechanics do I have on my main guy? Only 6.
Hey.
Another book. Yeah, these are so incredibly long. So feel free to read it. I will not read it. But I will loot it because of reasons. And of course another book. Yeah. At least this one was a bit shorter.
Of course.
I will not be talking to guys. They seem to be a little bit suspicious. At least this high priest. Can I just lockpick this in front of them?
Why not?
Okay, they don't mind.
Hmm?
Well. It's fine by me. This door I can lockpick at least. Hold, brother. I was heading back to my post. And just where are you coming from? Well, it's just that there's one acolyte to see. Your new recruits, rotting like rabbits. Save some of the energy for your duties. Should I go inside here? I'm not sure. Here we have this skull. Some Adra. Okay. And there's another skull as well. Nope. There's a lot of skulls. And then we can go down over here. Let's just check it quickly. But I'm feeling that we're on the clock or something because... how much?
Hey.
We'll need a key for this one, okay. So we are
Alright
kind
then.
of searching for one of the high priests, I think. Because he should be friends to Kolsk. Will he mind if I unlock this door?
Why not? There, done.
Nope. That's okay by them. I didn't check that one. What are you hiding over here? Some scrolls. And a book with really, really small letters. Okay. Oops. Yeah. This is one long dialogue. Wonder who is writing all this stuff. And I wonder even more who is reading it. Okay. That's a silly door. Nedmar. This frail old priest is hunched over a table, surrounded by scattered scrolls and parchment, examining the contents with the aid of a thick monocle. He glances up at you as you approach, blinking rheumy eyes. So yeah, this is kind of the high priest we are looking for. I think that's friend to Kolchk. More visitors then. You're not one of the acolytes, or the guards for that matter. Which makes you an intruder, at least. Kolchk put you up to it, I suppose. So he knows our deal already. Yes, that would be him, sending young men to dash themselves against the keep's defenses. Would that my sermons could draw such fervor. Still, you are here. What is it you want? How did you know I came here on behalf of Kolchk? My eyes may be failing me, but my wits are not. Kolchk has recruited what allies he can, and he has begun to strike against the keep in earnest. It has not been long since his latest efforts. As I predicted, and as you can see, the attempt was a disaster. Kolchk is unwilling to grasp certain truth, nor does he understand what it is that keeps Raedric in power. He will need more guidance if he means to take Raedric's place. I can only hope he would listen. Okay. Good thing his predecessor set expectations low then. Yeah, I mean, hanging people from a tree isn't such a great lord. You don't seem to think much of this Kolchk fellow. It's not that. I simply disagree with his methods. We have now known each other for a long time. I remember him as a young lad. It makes him all the harder to see him act this way, impulsively, blindly. He and his followers have brought more harm than good for all his good intentions. But I do not wish him harm, and so I find myself caught within the struggle of power. But neither Kolchk nor Raedric can resolve this crisis. They are but mortal men. We must turn to Belath. It is the twinned god who will bring peace and balance to the souls of Gilded Whale, and it is to Belath that we must pray if we are to see Waidwen's legacy ended. Okay. Well, I don't think we have found any proof of this being connected with gods in any way, this hollow child thing, but okay. I'm here to face Raedric. Will you help me? I don't know what I can, or I don't know that I can. I have tried to warn Kolchk and his people of the dangers. I have, in truth, tried often to sway them from their path. My efforts do not seem to have made any difference. Okay. Play nice with the fellow that wants to kill you and all your friends. Can't imagine why they wouldn't listen to sound advice like that. Yeah. I mean, this guy doesn't seem to be grasping everything as well. I mean, but okay. Even poor Giaco. I thought he at least might be saved, but he's Austrias now. Fodder for her experiments. I have narrowly escaped suspicion. Okay. Who is this Giasco? Raedric is in grip of grief and will not be swayed. He will bring his wrath upon those poor prisoners. And I cannot shoulder that guilt. I cannot bear it. Okay. So tell me about Giasco. One of my acolytes. I found him begging in the streets when he was a young lad. I took him in. I hoped he might grow within the church, take my place when I grow too old to serve Lord Raedric. But he took an interest in Kolchk's efforts, his way in rebellion. I could not keep him from leaving. And now he has joined Kolchk against our Lord, and lingers in the dungeon. I fear he may already have fallen victim to Austria's evil designs. So, Gashko is his acolyte, and he helped Kolsk in the last attack, and now he is in prison. You mentioned Austria's experiments. Austria, a bright young woman corrupted by teaching of the Animancers. She has filled Lord Raedric's head with blasphemous notions and false hope, preying upon his desire to guide his people. And he has been foolish enough to listen. Raedric has given Austria leave to conduct what experiments she will. Now the lowest reaches of the keep are fouled with the smell of rot. Who knows what those souls dwell, lamenting in that darkness. Animancers. Why am I not surprised they are involved in this nonsense? I don't think you could choose Animancer as a class, could you? I begged Lord Raedric's forgiveness on my acolyte's behalf, but I think I have only delayed Graco's fate. He is at Austria's mercy now. If I save Gashko, will you help me reach Raedric? I could give you the means to enter Raedric's chapel below. That would put you beside his throne room, but I cannot risk it while Gashko is in danger. So that's that door to the southeast, where we needed a key, I guess. That's the means he is talking about. If you can see him safely out of Austria's reach, I promise you I will do my best to help you. Oh, this will do you more good than a disguise. We have a passphrase. It is from every ending a beginning. Say that and the guards here will leave you be. On this floor alone, I'm afraid. Raedric's sellswords have little patience for such things. Okay. I'll do my best to avoid bloodshed. I think this seems okay to say. I mean, we are after Raedric most of all, not killing his guards, but be cautious. Austria reads powerful sorceries and has a fondness for cruel traps. I don't doubt he will be a terrible foe if angered. Gods guide you.
Hey.
Okay. I've spoken with Nedmar the High Priest. He promised to grant me safe access to Raedric's throne room if I manage to free his former acolytes from the keep's prison in the lower dungeons. So, are we going back to the sewers? Makes sense. Does he have anyone visiting him? Nope. Merciless case. This is a cool one. And a lot of money as well. I'm just robbing you and reading your books. Or, well, not reading them, but looking through them. Oops. Oh well. What do we have here? Fine robe. Let's give it to this guy. I need to fix my inventory soon. But yeah, this is it for this episode, I think, and we will try to find this Gashko in the next one. So thank you and goodbye.